Welcome back. The first game of the weekend, 3:30 p.m. on Saturday, sees a London derby.
Yeah.
Chelsea will be taking on Fulham. This is a Chelsea side that has cemented 10th position. They've failed to cover the gap against their rivals up front. But 3 points from this game takes them ahead of Manchester United going into the Sunday game. That's a big incentive for them.
It's huge.
The coach should be looking at bouncing back from that loss against Middlesbrough, which was very shambolic, 1-0 against the Middlesbrough side team. It's not something that Chelsea should be allowing. So it will be very interesting to see how Mauricio Pochettino approaches this game. They'll be taking on a Fulham side that themselves lost against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup semi-final, in the other semi-final. So this is two teams that have to start galvanizing and looking for some points somewhere. What does Mauricio Pochettino do?
I think, like you say, they have to bounce back. Chelsea is a big side, and when a big side loses or drops points, they have to look into the next game immediately. And for me, the Chelsea side looked a bit chained here and there. Maybe looking at Middlesbrough, they thought they could win even with a less strong side. But I think Mauricio Pochettino would be happier because Fulham was away to Liverpool, a stronger game, and also a day later. So Chelsea would have rested a little more. But to the game, I think Mauricio Pochettino will ask his players to have a much better display. You said it was a bit of shambolic game they played against Middlesbrough, which didn't look like a team that wants to go into the final. So I think to get back the fans on board, they have to get a result.
It will certainly be very interesting. We know that Chelsea is already struggling without their first choice goalkeeper in Robert Sanchez. So they've had to make do with George Petrovic in goal. How has it done for you?
I think it's been better than I thought, because I'll go back to the game against Luton that Chelsea won 3-2, having led 3-0. I thought in the last minutes when Luton tried to get into that game and snatch a point, it looked commanding, especially with the corners and the whippings that Luton was trying. So I think Petrovic has done a decent job. He could be having a stake in that goal.
Very, very interesting. Of course, Chelsea, we've talked about their lengthy injury list, but they've had to welcome back some of the players. The issue that they face and what Mauricio Pochettino has to work on in 2024 is some of these players starting to step up to the plate. Axel Disasi, they need to show the command. They need to show cause. Rhys Jameson is out. Malo Gusto has to now really make that position his own, especially in the lengthy absence of the right back. So it will certainly be very interesting to see how he can be able to motivate something from these players. Cole Palmer is a player who has come into this team and really changed things.
His numbers above everyone.
Very, very interesting buy from Manchester City there. The issue now they might have is Nicholas Jackson is away. For all the talk and how poor he's been, he's been bagging goals, Jackson.
Tony, at the end of the day, you look at the numbers, and Jackson has the numbers from the front line. So even if he misses, he gets still his numbers on the board. And for me, you would have thought maybe Nkunku would be the one to come and replace him as a number 9. But we've seen Mauricio Pochettino seems not to be playing Nkunku as a number 9. But Broja is the other guy. He got his goal against in the FA Cup when they won 4-0. But Broja's head might be turned because West Ham has made the call. They are asking if he's available for sale. And looking at West Ham, Broja would think maybe
he's a starter.
He's more assured. So it's a bit going to confuse maybe Broja's position there. But I think maybe Nkunku is going to go back to number 9.
Very interesting. Looking at Fulham, of course, Marco Silva's tried to do a lot of work there. They surprised Arsenal over the festive break and they beat Arsenal 2-1 in a very, very interesting affair there. So they're a team that perhaps the results haven't gone their way. And we've talked about it before on the show. But they have done well. They play brilliant football. Willian is a player that has really been a different player for Fulham, even more than when he was in Arsenal. The issue for them now is they've lost a few players to the AFCON. Iwobi, a player who has been also reborn in Fulham, very instrumental in their midfield there, has gone away. At the back, Calvin Bassey has also gone to the AFCON. So this is a game perhaps where the coach might feel that is missing some of those pieces, and might be a tight affair for them. But I think Chelsea really should come here and be thinking We at home. Let's get this win. I've gone for 2-1.
I've given Palmer a goal and I've gone for Chelsea 3-1.
Cole Palmer, do you have him in your fantasy teams? Let us know in the comments down below. We'll be back after the break with a late kickoff. Don't go anywhere.
Go.